Alright, let's make a little intermediate tutorial. We'll build a synthesizer here real quick. We'll get this open. You open up this. It's Synthedit, and you will download these modules like the DAM module. This is an excellent one Elena designed. She's got some great modules that will actually help you learn the program better. I've learned a lot from her modules. These Roy Tech ones are they're up there. You know, you gotta have some big brains for those. Let's see, these other ones are okay. What we're gonna do now is go to the synth. We'll pull up the minimal, and we'll get rid of this because I got a keyboard. We'll just delete that. If you don't have a keyboard, you can use that to play the notes on. If you want to just mess around, and we'll double. So basically, what this is doing, if we started from scratch, we could, and we start from scratch, we could just throw these in and have a sound, right? I can click this on. Hopefully y'all can hear that. And but what we're doing is we're gonna just open this up. We'll say we'll rename this. Let's pull this over a little bit so we can rename it. Up here you can rename it. We'll say your synth. Okay, your synth. So now you got your main folder. This is your main window. A lot of y'all know that. And you're going to start off an oscillator, right? You're going to have this going, right? And right now it's just pretty plain. So what we want to do is let's go up here and be able to change the waveforms, which is always nice. And what we'll do is here, we'll keep things clean, right? Let me escape out of that. We're going to go like this. We're going to make a container right here. We're going to rename it our controls. Alright, so we got controls. And basically we'll just put all our controls in here. Help keep it clean, right? So we'll get the list here. And the control needs to go there. And now if we come out here, connect that to there. And we'll come back to here and we can change it from sol to, like, you know, sine wave. Right, so we'll keep it on sol because that's the way we roll. And then let's see what else we got here. Let's see, what would I want to do next? Oh, let's say a filter, maybe a filter before the VCA. So let's go over here to the filters. And let's pick let's go with a low pole. That one, yeah, maybe not that one. Let's skip that one. Let's go with an SB filter 2. Yeah, let's put this one in. Alright, so we'll throw this one in. We'll delete this line here. And we'll go here. Our output. We'll open up our controls again. Oh, let's just grab 2 big fat knobs. Right? Because why not, right? Alright, so we got our 2 big fat knobs. We'll bring this over here. Keep this up here. The way you change the text on the knobs is you double click this and you can go right here where it says knob. We'll say cut. And then on this other one, make sure you hit enter after you type something in. If you don't hit enter after you type something in, it won't go in at all. And you click on knob. We'll change this one to res. Alright, and we got res. Alright, so we'll add these 2 to here to cut there. Res there. We're going to make a quick little dirty synth. Alright, and we'll bring, let's name this so we know what the hell we're looking at here. Cut and res. Alright, we got our cut and res. We'll send that over to here to pitch. We'll send the res to resonance. And look at here, we got some more stuff we can change. So let's come back over to here. We'll grab the list entries here. And another list entry. we'll go here. Choice. And there. We'll bring these out. Strength. And to mode. Alright, now let's go back to here. If we right click, we get panel edit. And now you can see our knobs are all messed up. Everything's cluttered together. So let's go here. This is our low pass filter section. This is our other choice for it. This is our oscillator wave choice. And we'll put our res right here. And our cut right there, right? It's a little funky lining things up. You know, yeah, it's just a little fun. It don't snap to like one corner doesn't. A corner of this doesn't snap to an area on the grid, so you actually have to put it in by eye. Maybe some of the pro guys know a trick I don't, but this is the only way I've figured it out. So anyway, so now we got our. We don't hear anything, right? So we gotta get that res up. Alright, we got a filter. We want dual stage. Now over here, if stuff gets a little crazy, like the volume, and you start hearing clicking, you can come over here and you can bring this down to 9, right? Let's see if we go all the way down here, right? We have nothing right there, so let's leave it, let's say 2.5 on the low. Right, so now it just works between 2.5 and 9. And we still got a little sound we can hear. And you can do the same thing for the res. I think the res is going to be alright. Oh no, look there, we get crazy, right? So we need the res to stay about 8.5 maybe on the high. Alright, now the pro, you know, the big brain synth people will, Synthedit people will tell you I'm doing something wrong. Alright. There's always a better way to do it. Okay, so now we got a basic little synth here. And now let's say we want to mix that signal in with the regular oscillator signal. So let's bring this all up to here. And for that, we're going to come over here. We're going to close this up. I think it's modifiers. And I think it's a level adjust. Let me see. Am I right? Yeah, level adjust. So now we'll take this out, right? We'll delete that line. We'll put it over here. We'll put it right there. We'll take the oscillator out. We'll put it over here. And oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. This is not it. That is not it. Nope. It is. It's not there. So flow control? No. Oh crap. Don't do this while you're doing a freaking level adjust. What am I looking for? The X mix, right? Is it the X mix? I think it's the X mix, yeah. So let's try the X mix. Hey, learn with me, you know. Alright, so there we go. We got the X mix. And now we need a knob. So let's go here. We'll add a knob. Let's go to controls. We'll add a knob right there. We'll double click it, call it mix. Right, go to mix. And we'll go up to here. We'll call that mix. Alright, and now we got a mix coming out of here, out of our controls. We'll bring it over here to the mix there. And let's see if, let's connect this to the VCA so we can hear something. Let's go to controls, we'll go to panel edit. Let's grab our mix knob and get it over here. And let's see what happens here. So we still got the filter. And if if we go to here, nothing. So there we go. It's kind of weird. It's if we go this way, that's the filter on. So let's get it the other way. So I think if we go here, right? No, here. Delete. Delete. Let's put this one on top, the A. And I might have the wrong one, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's working. Let's try it. If I'm wrong, somebody point it out. Oh, wait. Now if we go, still same thing, I think. Uh-oh. Now it don't work at all. So look at there. Now we learned something, right? So it likes it the other way around. Delete. Delete. And we can go this one here. Or is that the same way I had it? Let's try it again. Okay, nothing there. Then bring it here. And now we got control of the filter. So that works, but I might have it wrong. So let's take a look real quick and see if I know I've done some mixing with the math modules, like the multiply. I think this is 2 inputs, but we need 3 because we're trying to mix between 2 inputs. Now let's go back to the, this flow control. What is it? 2 into 1. So what could we? It would be this many into 1, but then we got a choice. No, that's not what we're trying to do either. We're not trying to do a choice. We want a knob to control that mix. A choice would do a drop-down menu, and you would select between the 2. And we don't want to do that. It's not logic. It's not in the modifiers. Level adjust. I'm sorry, guys. I should have maybe planned this out a little bit more. Special. No. I think we got it right. I think we'll stick with that. Alright, so one of the things that I've done is I have, and here, we'll do this. Let's do this. Let's take this, shift, hold shift and select these, and let's make this our polyphony. We'll containerize it right here. Containerize selection. That's our container. We're going to rename it. We'll call it Poly. Alright, and now our poly is, we're going to open that up. We're going to throw, let's open up MIDI. We're going to throw this polyphony control in there. What's nice about this thing just floats in there. You don't have to connect it to anything. And it's going to improve the polyphony of the supposed to improve the polyphony somehow. I still don't really understand. Let's hit right click, hit more. Let's see if we got a help for it. Oh, we do got a help for it. So it provides control of the polyphony. How many voices, notes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So anyway, you can right click. So one of the things I also want to tell you is not everything has a help file. See if that one does. That one does, but there's some things in here that don't. And it's a little aggravating, especially if you get into sub-controls. Let's see if the memory blob has one. Yep, it goes out to this. So it's, yeah, and the help files are a little different. You see that went out to a browser almost. We'll delete this one. So the sub-controls are like when you want to do some advanced editing of the controls. And it gets pretty it's pretty deep. I still don't understand everything. I know the patch memory blob is, for example, if you want to have a sample loader, you would use these. This is actually the memory stick that holds the samples. And then you got a list entry over here. That's easy to understand. Um, it's just like the other list entry, except it's right here. And let's delete that. So we'll stay out of subcontrols because, one, I don't know enough about them to really get you guys going on it. But here, let's go ahead and add let's add some effects and sweeten up our synth here. I have found this chorus. I don't know who made it. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it comes out like that. Okay. All right. So it won't let you. It won't let you add one of these in. See, I had a warning, and we'll get rid of this too. All right. So let's open this up. This is our chorus. We can actually. We'll leave it in here. We'll call this. We're going to call this FX. So it's nice to have your FX in a separate container outside of the Polyphony one. All right. And then let's do this. Let's get this on the end here. And let's go back in here. Let's add another I/O thing. I/O mod, your input left and right. So here we can come in mono on this, right? And then we can exit stereo. Nice, right? And then let's see. Let's cut this out. Delete. No. Yeah, see? I went to hit delete and it hit paste. So there's it's a little, you know, delete. Okay. All right. And then maybe a mix for the effects. So now a mix for the effects, I think we can use the math on this one because we're just doing a multiply on this one. No. Let's do delete. Let's do the level adjust. Where was that one? This level adjust. Let's try that one. We'll see if I'm wrong, okay? We'll put that to there, just to here. Let's go over here. We'll add another knob, and we'll call this FX mix. Controls. We're gonna try. I'm trying to do this video as fast as I can, so we can keep it under 10 minutes. Might be past 10 minutes. I'm not sure. Double click that. We'll hit this. Change it to mix again. All right. We'll call that FX mix, actually. FX mix. Okay. All right. There we go. FX mix. All right. And we got a knob now for the FX mix. We'll hit that there. Output. Change this to FX. All right. Just to FX. That's fine. And now we'll send that to there. This out left and right. Make sure I got them right. Let's double click this and let's just turn this on. Click it on. I think we can leave it on that mode. And let's turn the mix down a little bit, about right there. It's also got a mix over here. But we'll go into that later. Let's close that out and let's go over here. Make sure this is turned all the way on. And now let's take a listen. Now we got chorus. It's a real nice sounding chorus. I know you guys can't hear it that good because it's only coming from the speakers into my mic. But from my studio monitor speakers, it sounds freaking excellent. Synthedit, yeah, it just sounds really fat from the get-go. And now let's see how our mix does, our mix button. Oh, see, it turns it off. So this is the wrong thing to use right here. All right, so let's pick a different one. Let's go. I think maybe it was the math one. Sorry, I'm getting old. I get shit confused. All right, let's try this. To there. Output to there. And now we can go delete. Okay, see, everything's still connected. And we'll go. Oh, Nothing, and that's the wrong one to use. Okay, so that's the wrong one to use. What's the other one? What's the other one? Come on, not an X mix. And there's one more. Is it divide? No. I bet the Brainiac freaking Synthedit folks are going. Come on, Zip, you know it. Pick it. Oh, let's see. Come on. Hold on a second. Let me pause the video. Okay, guys. Yes, I'm embarrassed. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We'll grab an X mix, right? And we're actually going to maybe put it inside here. No. We're going to now take this. Yeah. So we're going to take this input here. We got to... Damn. We're squishing the stereo signal back into mono, which kind of doesn't sound... No, we're not going to do that. Right? No, we don't have to do that. Right. So we're going to take this one. Delete. On both of these, delete. Alright. We'll take this one into here. And then we'll go ahead and copy this. We'll paste it right here. Right? We'll take the right, put it into here. We'll take this output, put it in there. We'll take the mix. Let's delete this, get rid of it. Alright, now we're going to take the... Oh, we don't have a signal coming in. Wait a minute, is that right? Yeah. Oh, and then this goes into here. Okay, so what we're doing now is the VCA goes into the chorus. It comes out over here, but it's also going into the X mixes. We'll take our effects knob, and we're going to do it there and there. And now this should give us our mix. And now we can go out here left and right. And let's take a listen real quick. Let's open this up. Yeah, so that's dry and wet. But it's kind of weird. It's doing it in reverse. So I think we could use an inverter on that if we wanted to flip that around. I think. Maybe that's something good to learn, right? So let's figure that out. Let's do a right click on this and let's read the help on this. Reverses the signals. Values become negative. Values become negative. Oh, I can't think right now. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could think right now. I can't think right now. Oh. Maybe we'll come back to that. Right? Oh, no. Here, we can do that. Let's delete this. That makes sense. If we put it over here, maybe. In between this one. Delete line. And now let's put this here, right? And let's put that there. And let's put that there. And let's see what happens. There, that's wet. Is that still wet? Give me 1 second. I'll take my headphones off. There we go. Yeah, so that did it right there. I'm gonna bring. See, the volume's gone up really high too. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, like to 9. Alright, so that's good there. So whenever I have the a volume up like that, I went ahead and made this, you know, I call it a limiter, a stereo limiter, and all it is it just controls the volume, brings it down if it's getting too hot at the end here. It's probably not the best way to do anything. You can always throw that in, make you up something like that, and that's just like this. Your level adjusters and a slider to control it. And I usually leave this hidden rather than having it being controlled by the end user. Yeah, so let's delete that. Alright, so that sounds good. Let's take a look at what it looks like out here on the main panel. Let's open this up wider. It is not anywhere on the main panel. Let's go here. We're going to click Control on Parents. Let's click this, Control on Parents. And now let's go out here. So out here you'll see we got this is right. Let's move this out of the way. Get this up here. We'll get this over here. And, you know, you can go into each folder, you know, each container and change the knobs around the way you want them. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video for now. Hopefully you guys learned something, a little something. And we'll catch you next time.